What would life look like if you quit your dead-end job and took control of how you earn a living? Imagine booking a one-way flight to a faraway tropical island where you can work on the beach surrounded by palm trees, sunny skies, and endless blue seas. Gone are the days when you're expected to hold down an unfulfilling job with only 10 days annual leave. Millions of workers from around the world are now realizing their worth and figuring out new ways to integrate work and life, deciding on the important question of whether they want to live to work or work to live. Individuals now more than ever are packing up shop and adopting a life of digital nomadism, swapping their suits and ties for flip-flops and fedoras. But how do we take that first step toward remote working? What do we need to do to travel abroad? And where can we go to live out our best lives in the sun? Stick with us as we share 5 tips to becoming a digital nomad. Welcome to ALUX. If you're thinking of becoming a digital nomad, the first thing you need to do is to know how to harness your legacy skills, whatever they may be. Writing, marketing, teaching, accounting, knowing how to fully utilize your talent will help you to find work in the rapidly evolving digital arena. So many people fail to understand that almost anyone can become a digital nomad. If you've only ever worked at your local Starbucks, you might think you're destined to remain in a monotonous 9-to-5 work cycle, not realizing that your customer service and social skills can earn you a living working wherever you want. Think international call centers or customer service reps. A ton of these jobs can be done remotely. Just because you have little to no experience working online, it doesn't mean you can't forge a lane for yourself with a little hard work and dedication. French author André Gide once said, "Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." Perhaps you're a qualified yoga instructor or talented English teacher, but never considered transitioning into online work. By reassessing your legacy skills and remarketing them to support your desired digital career, your online visibility increases and your nomadic dreams can become a reality. Build your brand by creating a new and improved portfolio highlighting your skills and services. Increase your online visibility by updating your LinkedIn and start networking and applying for work where you think you can most excel. There's a huge digital arena for you to tap into and start earning cash. Know how to choose your digital destination. Becoming a digital nomad means knowing which destinations will allow you to work effectively. Exploring the isolated rainforests of Indonesia sounds fun, but how much can you rely on the Wi-Fi out there? If there's no electricity in the jungle, how will you charge your laptop? Knowing what destination to choose and figuring out where and how you can work best means you won't risk missing your deadlines. And while we can't promise you a good night's rest from all the bars you'll be visiting, we can suggest a few places you can quietly sip some green tea while trusting there'll be good Wi-Fi. Thailand is an ideal place for anyone looking to travel and work abroad, with its capital city Bangkok taking the title for the ultimate destination in Asia for digital nomads. This cultural capital is an hour's flight from some of the world's most stunning white sand beaches and is more than well connected, with speedy Wi-Fi available in almost every cafe and restaurant. Or better yet, head to Thailand's northern capital of Chiang Mai and immerse yourself in the city's thriving expat scene. With over 250,000 expats living in sunny Thailand, you should have no issue making friends and finding a community of diverse, like-minded people. And if Thailand's time difference and humid weather aren't suited for your working style, Budapest's mild climate and abundant cafe culture might be a better choice for you. This historical city brings in digital nomads from all over with its affordable prices and medieval architecture. Head down to District 7 where you'll find an expat community working by day and dancing by night. Choose the right destination by researching and planning before you book a flight. Lisbon, Prague, Taipei, and Bali are a few other great places to explore a life of digital nomadism. But now, let's talk money. Figuring out your finances. Knowing how to budget is important for everyone, but even more so if you're a digital nomad. Traveling will no doubt take a large chunk of your expenses, and if your income differs from month to month, a visa overstay or unforeseen medical bill could leave you dangerously broke. Understanding how much you earn and how much you spend each month will help you to outline your financial expectations abroad. It's likely you'll be paying for travel insurance and other outgoing expenses while away. For digital nomads, figuring out your finances means considering how much cash you'll need to cover things like student loans, cell phones, or credit card bills. Calculate the costs of all of your pre-existing expenses, and whatever remains after that is the true amount you're able to spend. So you don't run the risk of overstretching your cash, begin by taking your lowest earnings of the year and using that figure as a baseline for your monthly budget. Set your spending limits within this budget so you never go broke, even in months you don't earn a lot. Shortlist and visit places where the cost of living is achievable for you and where your earnings will take you the furthest. Adjust your budget as it changes month to month, increasing and decreasing your spending accordingly, but make sure to put a percentage aside for an emergency fund. Learning how to live within your means is an invaluable skill every digital nomad needs under their belt. Most banks around the world will charge you extra for withdrawing cash from an ATM in another country, and this can add up very quickly. So to avoid any surprise costs when buying that extra round of drinks for you and your new friends, it'd be wise to secure travel credit cards and payment options free of international fees, which can be as high as 3%. Some credit cards offer refunds on ATM fees that are perfect for nomads who'll be withdrawing cash regularly, and others offer loyalty points that can score you cheap airfare, airport lounge access, and discounted travel insurance. Think Chase, American Express, and Capital One when choosing your new travel credit card. And after doing that, you need to secure the right tech. To begin your journey toward digital nomadism, you're going to need the right tech. Every digital nomad should know what equipment they'll need in order to pursue their career online. You may have access to fast Wi-Fi, but if you don't have the trusted devices needed to do your job, your life as a digital nomad may be short-lived. Purchase a laptop, tablet, or phone capable of fulfilling your daily tasks, considering the unique functions of different models and deciding whether or not iOS or Windows will help you to better do your job before purchase. Some laptops can cost a fortune to replace, so secure your gear with insurance, in case you get a little clumsy with your daytime cocktails. We also recommend subscribing to a reliable VPN so you have easy access to sites and services that may not be available where you are. Oh, and to watch the good stuff on Netflix, of course. And what about data and calling? Life on the go means being away from your loved ones, so you'll probably be calling home a lot. While abroad, your cell service provider will likely charge you an extortionate international roaming rate. No digital nomad wants to be strolling the streets looking for free Wi-Fi, afraid to turn their phone off airplane mode. One way around this is to get yourself a prepaid SIM in the country that you're in. Call and data plans are cheap and affordable in most countries, especially in Southeast Asia, where you can get up to 5 gigs of data for under $10. Prepare to work hard. Life as a digital nomad may sound perfect, but expect to work hard. We all have this vision that most digital nomads just snooze on the beach, laptop open with a fresh coconut in hand. This is a fantasy for fools. Digital nomads are constantly moving and figuring out logistics, all while trying to work and meet deadlines. You'll be regularly searching for places to stay without breaking the bank. You'll be dealing with client requests and forging your career on trains, buses, and planes. Try hosting a virtual Zoom meeting with crappy Wi-Fi or organizing a conference call with a 12-hour time difference, and you'll know the effort it takes to become a digital nomad. A regular 9-to-5 office job may be uninspiring, but the familiarity of the daily routine can make for an easier life. Digital nomads are always in a decision-making state of mind. There's no autopilot. You're going to have to make your mind up fast. Where and when you can work best, what gigs will afford afford a life of travel and how to do your job on the move. Expect to put in the work and sacrifice time that would rather be spent exploring hidden caves and ancient ruins. Whether you're a digital nomad or not, it's a given that to enjoy the finer things in life, commitment to your craft and a dedication to your vision is needed. Exploring the world while trying to make a living isn't simple, but there are ways of easing the process. To start, don't expect to settle in immediately. Adjusting to new environments is exciting and stressful. Give yourself 3 months to figure out if you found a place for yourself and go from there. Slow down and don't try to cram in too many trips. You can't get your work done if you're constantly checking in and out of noisy hostels. And make the most of your time by prioritizing yourself and minimizing screen time when and where you can. The world has changed as we know it. A radical shift to the way we work has taken place, and workers everywhere are quitting because they're simply burnt out and they found new opportunities in a post-pandemic world. With that in mind, it's hardly surprising that a Microsoft survey revealed 41% of workers across the globe are considering quitting their jobs. Are you one of them?